What's up? Okay, I'm just playing around. Listen to me. Stop. Be here with me right now for 1 second. In YouTube world, you're sitting holding your phone right now, and you're scrolling through YouTube and clicking, or maybe you're on your smart TV or whatever. And why are you watching this right now? What are you watching YouTube for? What are you looking for? I'm not interrogating you. I'm really asking you. What are you looking at YouTube for? I'm not interrogating you, but I'm really asking you right now. Can you take a minute and be with me right here in this moment, right now? Just for a minute. Don't click off of the video. Stay here with me. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been in an alpha state? Have you ever heard of Tony Robbins' I Am Not Your Guru on Netflix? You gotta see this documentary, bro. It's flipping amazing. He literally goes into the audience and he finds people who are suicidal, and he'll change their life in a minute. And this dude is like bawling his eyes out, oh my God, because he helped heal and transform him on the spot. This is what this video is about. I have a YouTube channel called I Am Ability. That's where I talk about this crazy shit, and I don't really do it on this channel. If you got a minute, I want you to try something with me, and then you can go to the next damn YouTube video. It's called an alpha state. It's a series of breathing, it's a breathing exercise where you can get yourself out of your head, like out of like the dream mind chatter where you're like in this hypnosis and you're like, say, at effect or a victim of your life, where you can be totally present and conscious in this moment. From this place right here, you can do anything. You can be who you want to be. And you're not living your life in fight or flight like the Titanic is sinking and you're running for your life. Maybe something happened to you in your life. Maybe something's happening right now. Maybe you're going through hell with the person that you love, or you're fighting with your old lady all the time. Maybe you're fighting with your wife. Maybe you're broke and facing bankruptcy. Maybe it's winter and you're broke and you're scrambling for money and you don't know what to do. If you're in a scrambling state and you're scared from this cool, calm, collected state, it's like a state of death, the part of you that's already dead. You can make very accurate, wise decisions from this place. Imagine there's a cork in the bottom of your foot and you pull it, and all the anxiety and loose energy freaking you out drains out, and you become like a universal soldier or a Terminator, right? If you breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Feel the tingling. It's like Eckhart Tolle type shit. You can get right here up to the edge of reality, be right here and now. And you can literally go from, maybe there's like, if you're a 30-year-old man, maybe there's still like a 14-year-old boy that's like part of you when you were 14. Like you're still, part of you is still 14 and you're trapped in this bubble like, I'm 14, my life sucks. My mom died, my dad died, I was beaten half to death. I don't know what it is, right? I don't want to get too deep into that shit. But you can actually go back to that kid who was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, whatever, and tell him that, hey, you were always a good boy. You were a good kid. You didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't your fault, right? I love you, man. And you can actually go through time and transcend like the time-space continuum and go back down, and now all of a sudden you're 14 again, or you're 6 or 7, and a voice goes, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm serious, bro. And you go, I am a good boy. I am a good kid. I am a good man. I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't really ignored, or my dad really did love me, or my mom tried her best, or maybe that time I got screamed at because I don't know, I spilled the pan of macaroni and cheese all over the kitchen floor, and my dad came in and beat the shit out of me for 20 minutes straight with a bottle of whiskey in his hand, and I was screaming in my bedroom, and he shoved a sock down my throat. When I was a kid, I was like 8. I had a stepdad who fucking hit me with a leather belt I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times, bow, 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 hard as hell with like a fat leather belt, dude. I had welts on me, and I went in my bedroom crying. He was screaming at me. He came and he grabbed me by the fucking throat, and he took a sock and he shoved it in my throat, and he choked me and was slamming me off the bed. I think he was high on something, but he was slamming me off the bed, screaming at me, saying, "I'll fucking give you something to fucking cry about." And I was laying there, like I was like 8, and I was crying and shaking, and then he fucking put my mom's head through a wall. And when I was a little kid, I was like 8, I used to cry because I was a little kid. I was so angry. I fantasized about finding a brick and sneaking up on him when he was sleeping and hitting him in the head or whatever. I was just a little kid having these thoughts because I was so fucked up and hurt, and I didn't know how to defend myself. And I grew up feeling like I wasn't heard, I wasn't listened to. I felt like nobody ever heard me when I spoke. Nobody could hear me. I felt like I was like, I really believe that, and that's why I make these fucking YouTube videos, because I want to be heard so bad. I have something to say, right? And so there's a part of that little kid trapped in all of us. What is it trapped inside of you that all that energy is tied up and locked, and it can be freed? There's this badass dude named David Nelson that I met at the Contractor Sales Academy. He's like a coach. This guy's badass, bro. We sat at a masculine dude with a beard. He's like, this dude's a fucking awesome, bro. And to get around other alpha males who are very self-developed, right? And men that operate from eternity, they operate from death. To be around people like that can feel very uncomfortable because you feel like that's scary. But think about like 1,000 years ago or any other time in human history, the tribe and the village, the men would take the boys out when they hit like 14 or hit puberty out in the woods, and they would beat the shit out of them half to death, and the boys would return men. You know, these young men would go out and they'd protect the village. They'd have bows and arrows and knives, and they would literally like fight to death to protect like the women and the children of the village, while these young men were clad iron hunters and killers. Could you imagine being like a 16, 17-year-old kid, but being a fucking man? A full-blown man? Like, in your consciousness? Because you have to be? There's no room. Like, could you imagine if you were a kid and you were like talking in your head, or like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills? And then another man literally fucking bitch smacked you, and you were like, I will pay my bills. I will get this shit done no matter what. If it takes my life, I will protect and serve. Like, I'm joking around right now to be light on it, even though I'm kind of being heavy, but I'll end it with this. I got this really smart buddy named Anthony Vitale. He said something amazing to me. I was being a little bitch back when I was like 27. I met my wife. We had an eviction notice on the door. I was broke. He said in Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, he talked about developing an alter ego of yourself. That you go look in the mirror and you imagine the person you dream of becoming, you want to become. Develop an alter ego and live into that person. But you got to look in the mirror and get disgusted with who you are right now. Look at yourself in the mirror and become utterly disgusted with yourself. Look, I'm disgusting. I sleep in, I eat fast food, I'm lazy, I act like a bitch around my girlfriend or around my fiance, I cry about my problems. What's that like? Disgusting. It's time to be a man, right? I still catch myself being a little bitch and crying in my head, and the victim story, right? And I think as we grow out of that, and we develop discernment and wisdom and distinction. You know what I'm saying? So cool, that's what I want to say in this video. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below if you like this type of deep talk. I love talking about this type of shit because I need it and I require it, right? This is good shit. So let me know. All right, peace.
Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down.